With the new Minecraft movie being released, McDonald's have made a Minecraft meal with toys. And I want to get all of them so bad. But I'm a broke man, I can't afford them. Please help me, bro. So if I can't have them in real life, at least I can build them in Minecraft. Well, first, let's take care of actually flattening this area so we have somewhere to build them. So now we have the area ready. And now that obviously means we can start building the toys. And the first one we're going to start with is the fries helmet. And the only blocks we're going to be needing are yellow terracotta and red and yellow concrete. So let's grab some sand and then some gravel too. And then last but not least, we need yellow dye, which comes from yellow flowers, surprisingly.
Oh yes, I love picking flowers in the meadows. Ooh.
All right, now it's time to combine all of them and we craft a concrete powder and then we go and here we are, our first block collected, concrete work. So our next block is also going to be yellow, but it's yellow terracotta. We need to get 1,851, which is like just around one shulker box full. So the best way we can probably get this is just finding a mesa biome, and if my theory is correct, there is a mesa right here. Okay, and that is the block we need. Yeah.
Well, I guess we just gotta get to mining, team.
And kablowie! We now have all of the terracotta that is yellow. So the final block type we need for the big burger fries hat, ain't a burger, what am I about, is red concrete. And this block is like what it's mostly going to be built out of, so we're going to need like quite a lot of it. So it would probably be beneficial to find a desert and one of those gravel hill biome things. So let's go do that. Hello, desert. Hello, Mr. Desert, where are you? Oh my god, we got a desert, yes! Because we need around like 5 shulker boxes full of red concrete, I'm gonna get 3 shulker boxes full of sand, bruh. And I'll be getting that all right now. And there is all the sand collected. And now the way more annoying biome to find, which is a gravel biome. It probably has a name, but I just know it as a gravel biome. That's all I know. Oh my god. Oh, it's gravel finally. Oh my god. Well, I guess we should just like grab the gravel then. Yeah. Now, Gravel City has been acquired, yeah! And my freaking shovel's almost broken because for some reason I decided not to put soak touch on it, so there was just a bunch of flint. Flint and steel. Well, now we have 2 recipes of concrete. We just need the last one, which is red dye. So we're gonna have to go pick a lot more flowers. Whatever you do, bruh, never ever buy the whole shulker box full of flowers by hand. Well, now we have all of the gravel and all of the sand, and we can now make it into concrete. This might also take like 4 years, bruh. This is so much fun. I'm having such a wonderful time.
And our red concrete has now been collected.
So we should probably head back and start building this thing. So here are all our blocks here in the shulker boxes. And we're going to be building the fries helmet right here. So, let's get building, I guess. Whee! Also, by the way, while you're here, please consider subscribing because I put a ton of effort into these videos, and even just like checking if you're subscribed helps me out like a ton more than you could even think. All right, back to the cool montage that's playing right now. And now this is the fries hat build. Let's go! But I only have one issue with the build. I cannot wear the hat, man. It's too big. How am I supposed to wear this, man? So now we have the big fries helmet complete. We can now move on to the second toy. And that would be the soda potion. And being quite similar to the last toy we made, we only need 3 types of blocks. And those being orange and yellow concrete and smooth quartz blocks. I have no clue why I made them out of concrete. Like, it's so annoying to get. But wait, I know someone that could help me get concrete a lot easier. Call it a doohickey or a gizmo. A cool gizmo I'll make. So now if we just... And the doohickey mechanism is done. So now the concrete duper was fully finished. All I had to do was build the other thing in the end that collects all the blocks. But I kind of had an issue. There was already this stupid farming, bro. I'm getting rid of this right now. All right, perfect. So we only need 5 shulker boxes full. So let's just start scooping up all of this concrete. There we are. And now that means we can move on to the next block, which is smooth quartz. I'm pretty sure the quickest way to just get this is just going to be mining quartz. I don't think there's like a quartz farm unless I'm like stupid. So I'm going to get to mining quartz right now.
And now we have got all the right quartz blocks.
But I only have one issue with them, and that is that these are just normal quartz blocks and not smooth blocks. And we need smooth quartz. So let's just make our way back to spawn. So to make these blocks into smooth quartz, we just need to smelt them. And I can definitely build something to help me out with this. And I call this the freaking super smelter, bruh. But the thing is, we probably need more than one because we have a lot of quartz to smelt. So I built a couple more.
Huh?
So we have all of the quartz collected now. Now for the very last block I mentioned earlier, which is yellow concrete that we already got before. And I'm not going to bore you again by collecting like every single little bit of it. So I'm just going to... And there we are. It's done again. But before we build, I've just remembered that I didn't turn the other orange concrete into actual concrete. It's still powder, and I didn't do that. So now I'm going to have to do that for like another 8 hours. So let's get to that. And after the absolute snooze fest, we finally have all of the concrete we need. Now let's wait no time and start building the soda potion right now. And perfect, we are 2 out of 6 down. And now the next toy that we're going to be building is my favorite one by far, and that is the Hamburglar. He burgles your hamburgers, bruh. Don't let your hamburger out with a burglar. I'll be burgers. And again, there's going to be a lot of concrete for this one, so let's go and deal with that, like, quickly. I got the concrete. So now the next block that we can get is the wood. It's like the blue wood from the nether. And instead of having to go and mine all this by hand, because I don't want to do that, man, we can build a farm. I love farms, doohickeys and gizmos and whatchamacallits. All we need is a couple of redstone blocks and then a bunch of bone meal. Alright, bro, this is boring as hell. How about we listen to me singing March Madness by Future? Okay, that's enough of that. And wow, look, the farm is magically done now. That's crazy. Now, if I grow this and I click this button, and then it should start growing trees. Okay, this works. All right, so I'm gonna mine this until I got enough wood, and then I will, don't you fucking dare. You little. If that would have blown up, I genuinely would have, like, quit the video. Excuse me, mate. I'm trying to farm here. Freak. Cough. Freak. Cough. And there is all of our wood collected. This farm is very, very good. I would suggest 9 out of 10. Now, we've got to go get quartz again, but I don't feel like going to get more quartz. So, I have a pretty good idea. Can you get me 2,032 blocks of quartz smooth, please?
No.
All right, what about if I give you 10 stacks of diamond blocks? Well, that was easy enough. So now that the quartz is hopefully being taken care of, we can go and get the black and yellow terracotta. And I think there's about like 200 of each of those, so it shouldn't take too long.
And looky for me, we are at the terracotta biome, where it's a free terracotta generator, because every terracotta generate here. I like this biome. I vote a 100 out of 10.
All right, I'll shut up and actually start getting this terracotta. All right, and there is our concrete. But you're probably wondering,
Triple, this is normal concrete. This is not black concrete. Why do you not have it?
Bro, shut up. Listen. So from my knowledge, I believe we have a Elder Guardian farm. Not Elder Guardian, normal Guardian. Brr. And I'm pretty sure that the farm has ink sacks, aka black dye. Please, 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 come on. Oh. Perfect. And the exact amount we need as well. That is literally amazing. So now we just gotta go. Bleh. And there is all of our concrete that we need. So the quartz should be gathered by now. So let's go and check on Carmen. Okay, bruh. Where the hell is my quartz? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Thank you.
Where the hell is my payment? So, where's my payment?
Well, that was awkward.
Anyway, that does tick off the last group of blocks that we do need. This is probably the biggest build we've done so far, but it is absolutely nothing compared to the grimace egg at the end of the video.
But anyway, we should probably, get to building.
See, we're almost done, but he kind of just has, like, no arms at the moment. I think he might need those for, eating burgers and, eating more burgers. And this is the Hamburglar fully built! Yay! Let's actually go and, like, take a look at this guy, because he is my absolute favorite one. Why is my favorite? I don't know. Where he steals burgers or something. I want to give me a burger because I'm pretty hungry. Anyway, speaking of burgers, our next toy to build is the big burger crystal. Don't know why it's called a crystal. It is literally just a burger. Like, look at this thing. This is a burger. But the difference between this toy and all of the others is there is a lot more blocks. Like, look how many there is. And yes, there is more concrete. So let's just go take care of that now. Again.
And here is all of our yellow freaking concrete.
Okay, so the next two blocks we're going to be getting is nether brick and red nether brick. So to get either of these blocks, we are obviously going to need a fortress.
Hello, Mr. Fortress. Hello, where do you reside?
There we are. All right, we found one. So now we just go and ransack the building, I guess. And now that is our nether bricks done. But also, I did some research while I was doing this. And for the red nether bricks, we need nether wart and, like, not the nether brick blocks, but, like, the actual, like, bricks, like the iron. And the way to get the actual bricks is literally just smelting netherrack. So let's go and get some netherrack. Right, I've got the netherrack now. All we need to do is smelt this into bricks. Also, while we're here, we should probably come and grab some of this nether wart because we're going to need this to actually build the blocks craft. But I can't lie, bruh. Only having 26 nether wart is not going to cut the multiple stacks of blocks we need. So we need to build some sort of farm, shouldn't we? Okay, so while editing this video, I've just come across that I didn't even record me building this farm, like, at all. But anyway, the farm fucking sucked, bro. So I went and I placed a bunch of soul sand down and then I just grew it normally and then that worked. So I hate that farm. Screw that farm. You're not coming to my wedding, bro.
And that is all of our nether red brick blocks.
I am never ever getting those ever again. They were the biggest pain in the entire world. And now we've got to go get some brown mushroom blocks. And the easiest way I think to get these is to just find a dark oak biome. And there is one right here. Okay, perfect. So let me get my silk touch pickaxe and let's just go mine a couple. And we now have all of the mushroom that we need, but there's a phantom. Okay, so now we're about roughly halfway through, so the next block we can get is moss. And with this pesky block, I don't really know how we're gonna get it efficiently. I mean, I can get the moss from lush caves, I guess. A tree! If you don't know what this means, this is where a lush cave is. Yes, okay, we have so much moss down here. Okay, so I'm just gonna collect all this moss here until there's, like, no more, and I'm gonna see whether that's enough.
So I'll see you on the flip side.
That was so bad, I'm killing myself. So, I now have all of the moss. I really didn't think that I could just grab it all from this cave, but we did it. Now, next, we should probably get the bamboo blocks, and I have a feeling we're definitely gonna need a farm for that. And this is our beautiful farm. So this should get us a lot of sugarcane really quick. Like, look at this. I've been here for like 2 minutes, and I already got so much. So let's wait here until we get enough for however many blocks we need. Okay, so while I was AFKing this farm, it kind of blew up, but it's okay, because now we have all of our bamboo blocks. Yippee! Now, just for the final task, which is the concrete and the terracotta, and I'm not gonna force you to go and watch through me getting all of that boring stuff again, so... Okay, chat, this concludes all of the blocks we need to gather for the big burger.
Well, the only thing left to do now is actually build this burger.
Bro, what the fuck am I doing? And now, with these blocks placed, our big burger crystal is complete. This burger looks pretty cool. It looks pretty tasty too, so I'd probably eat it. Now, with the burger fully built, it is time to move on to the second to last build of the video, which is going to be the big stupid duck that looks stupid and has an elytra and has a pink shirt with a McDonald's logo on it. Honestly, I don't know what the duck is called, but that's what I'm referring to as now. And you're also probably wondering, why the hell do I hate this duck so much? This is exactly why, because I had to make the entire thing out of concrete and terracotta and quartz, blocks that we've already gathered a million times that I have to go and get a million other times. Like, tell me why I have to constantly collect terracotta and concrete and quartz through this entire video because of the stupid duck. I hate the stupid duck. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm killing you right now. I'm killing you. Okay, so I might have overreacted a little bit there, but let's just go grab all the blocks. And while I'm gathering all these blocks, I need to talk to you guys about something. For the rest of this year, I'm gonna absolutely lock in with videos, and my goal is to reach 10K by the end of the year. So please check if you subscribe, man. Press that funny red button, please. Anyway, it looks like we've collected all the blocks now. That's crazy, man. Let's get back to the video. Okay, now all of our blocks are here. All we gotta do now is go to build. And I just figured out this pretty cool trick of how to build things really, really fast. Basically, if I do this, and then I do this, and the duck is completely finished. Do you like my movie Magic Bread? It was a movie, and it's magic. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to move on to the last build. And that build, ladies and gentlemen, is the Grimace Egg. Oh my god, bro, he's so big. Look how cool he is, bro. But we only have one issue with him. And that issue being that all of these 5 guys are here, and the Grimace Egg's over there, and there's a big hill that is splitting them up. So I guess our only solution is get rid of this stupid hill. And now the mountain is completely gone. And obviously, because this is quite a big build, we're gonna need a lot of blocks. And by a lot of blocks, I mean 20 shulker boxes full of purple. So I think we should definitely go and set up the concrete duper. Alright, now let's tuck that bit on. Okay, so before we leave this thing to AFK, we need to take all of this concrete powder that's already in here and throw it in the void, bruh. Well, that is all of the chests cleared the hell out. So obviously this is going to take probably quite a while, so let's go and get some other blocks while we're waiting for the concrete to dupe. Let's start with quartz, shall we? And that is all of our smooth quartz blocks collected. Ooh. Okay, so I kind of forgot about the terracotta that we need. It's like the red one, I'm pretty sure, for his freaky ass tongue where he goes bleh. So let's go back to the same stupid terracotta biome for the 100th time, and we'll go grab this bleh, 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 bleh. And there is our 50 terracotta. Yippee! And now our very, very last block type is black concrete, and we need exactly 1987 blocks, and that was the year I was born. But we have one issue, and that is that the concrete duper is already being used by the purple concrete, so we're gonna have to go and get all of that by hand. Hello, Senor Desert, we are back. And I am here again to strip you of your natural resources. And 1 out of 3 sand is collected. Now we need gravel. Ugh. But before we get the gravel, I feel like we should check on how the concrete duper's doing, because I kind of left it overnight and I don't know whether it's crashing the server yet. Please don't crash the server. Please don't overflow. Please, please. Bro, this thing sucks, bro. We ain't got no purple concrete, man. What the hell we doing? I have a weird feeling that it's going to take us a while to get all this concrete. Anyway, back to getting the other ingredient, which is gravel. And I forgot where the concrete hills biome is. By the first man! Okay, so I found a gravel biome, bruh. I only had to travel 8,000 blocks in one direction. Anyway, let's go and grab this gravel again, man. Hey, bitch, who are you? Ah!
Okay, guys, Gravel City 2 is acquired.
Only thing to go is our black dye that we can get from squids. Or that stupid guardian farm that somebody built. That's probably gonna be easier, bruh. Okay, you know what? I've decided I'm not gonna use that stupid farm. I'm gonna actually go and I'm gonna grab all of the ink sacks myself because going to that farm would definitely be cheap. Farm. Yay. You saw nothing. Okay, so now we've manually got all of the ink sacks and definitely not just gone to the farm and grabbed a bunch. We can now craft our concrete. Okay, so let's go. Boom. Boom.
And now that's all the black concrete collected.
Now the last thing to do is go and check on that purple concrete, man. Please haven't crashed the server. Please haven't crashed the server. Please haven't crashed the server. Please, 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 please. Oh. Well, that's a lot of purple concrete we've got now. But at this moment in time, I currently have nothing to carry all the concrete in. So...
He's swimming, man.
And we now have all of the storage. So if I didn't say earlier, we need about 20 shulker boxes full of purple concrete. So let's start counting. 1, 2... 3. Okay, so here's our 20 shulker boxes full of purple concrete. And now we got to change all the powder into actual concrete. Please somebody remind me if I ever do a video getting concrete again. Never get 20 shulker boxes of that shit, bro. So now that we have the most annoying part done, it is time for the very last step. And that final step is actually building the dude. And this will also probably take a while because, bruh, look how big he is, man. He like bigger than everything else combined. Okay, well, that might be a bit of an overreaction. But anyway, I think we should get on to actually building the guy.
This freaking sucks bollocks.
Me when I'm from UK.
Me fellow from Britain. Yes.
And now, with this final block being placed, we have finally completed the Grimace Egg. Oh my god, bro. This dude is huge. And if you're interested, that took me exactly 3 hours to build. And I now have every single Minecraft McDonald's toy in my possession.
And I got all of them free.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Literally, making this video has been such a pain. I have scrapped 2 full videos in the making of this one, so I hope it's worth it.
All right, bye, guys.